Hey, SCOM 355, Professor Duckett here. I just wanted to do a quick video on social media marketing. Okay, so you guys are already enrolled in the Hootsuite social marketing course, so you're definitely getting informed about social marketing strategies that you can use in your campaign building and even in your professional careers. But just wanted to kind of talk through a little bit about social media marketing. What is it? So, of course, we have social media, which we know are different digital channels that are used by brands, that are used by people to personally communicate in these kind of micro moment type ways. So, social media marketing is used to either gain awareness or traffic. You could get traffic to your website or gain awareness for a certain cause that you want to amplify, a message that you want to amplify. So social media marketing is really a tool to accomplish either traffic, attention, awareness, a community, um, through the social media spaces. And when I think of social media, I think of I think of the three M's of social media. So one is marketing, kind of talking about creating messages and strategic ways to connect with certain audiences. And whether that is to get them to take a certain action, maybe it's to donate to a cause, maybe it's to give their email subscription, maybe it's um, to increase engagement for a certain campaign, video views. You want them to take a certain action. So one piece of that is marketing. Another piece of that is meaning making. So when I think of meaning making, I think of the specific objective of building brand awareness and also building community. So if you're using social media for meaning making, then you're using it to communicate something special about your brand to generate awareness with a certain audience, to get them to delight in your brand and to become a loyal advocate, an ambassador, to engage, to become a follower, to become someone who engages with your campaigns and also shares it. So maybe even becomes an influencer for your brand. And that is under kind of the meaning making pillar of social media marketing. And then finally, a very important step is monitoring. So social media monitoring is very important if if you are managing the social media channels for a specific organization or a brand. You're probably going to be doing some type of social listening, whether that's responding to complaints or concerns, whether that is forwarding messages to higher ups that require some type of response that maybe you can't handle yourself. It's also monitoring. It's also for research, being able to examine and learn from who your audiences are through social media, studying their patterns. What do they engage with the most? What gets the least engagement? Studying visuals that get the most shares, content that gets the most comments. All that is fruitful and helpful research information to have to incorporate into your social media marketing. So the way that could kind of work, when I worked in publishing and managed social media channels, one thing that we would do, we would test a lot of different content pieces across our social media channels organically. And so when I say organic, that just means we didn't put any paid or any money behind it. So we put our organic messages out there, and then those organic messages that performed really well the next few weeks, those were the messages that we actually amplified and put paid behind to get in front of more users to drive our traffic, because we had already tested, because we were monitoring the traction of our we were monitoring the traffic of our organic campaign and seeing those results. Then we applied paid later throughout the month to amplify, and it worked really well together. So you can use social media to monitor and do that research, to learn about your community, to cultivate and nurture that community with the content that they want to see that engages them the most, so that when you need to market to them with a certain product or a certain action that you want them to take, when you market to them, they know that you have kept the conversation going, you've had user-centric messages, you've created ways of making meaning with them, you've monitored and understood the audience, so they'll be more willing to listen to your marketing message. So for the purpose of your exercise, social media marketing, you're going to be going through with your nonprofit client and understanding first the voice of their existing social media channels, auditing the content to learn more about their audience, and then creating a campaign in advance of Giving Tuesday that really speaks to their audience and that would help them accomplish a certain goal on or around Giving Tuesday. So social media marketing is about building brand awareness, community building, driving traffic, listening and research, and ultimately connecting with an audience in an engaging way that is very user-centric and focused on the things, the problems that they want to solve, the type of social media experiences and interactions that they want to have. So you are facilitating that. So I hope that's not really a deep dive into social media marketing. You can continue to read further in the articles that I have in week 1, our module for this week, and then also chapters 1 and 2 in the social marketing Hootsuite certification. So have fun with that. If you see this video and you want to connect with me, maybe you have questions on something specifically, feel free to email me. You have my email. All right, Bears, have a great rest of the week.